Hey guys, it's Ep3 and welcome back to episode 3 of my Monaco career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got 3 more games to play, the first of which is against Lille in the league. Then we've got a game against Juventus in the Champions Cup, so a tough game in the group stage, followed by another game in the league against Stade Rennais. And yeah, we've basically got 3 tough games to play, so hopefully we can get through those and come away with some decent results against those teams. First of all, again, thank you so much for the support on the last episode. Again, smashing the like tag at 50 likes. Let's see how many episodes we can consistently get 50 or more likes on. So can we hit it on today's episode? Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. We've recently just hit 6,900 subs, just got over that mark now, so close to 7,000. And with your guys' help, we should be able to hit that pretty soon. So yeah, let's crack on with today's video. I'm tempted to go with a 3 at the back for this game, give it a try. It has been suggested in a couple of different episodes now. We're going to give it a go in the league, see how we get on. We do have this game against Juventus Cup in a few days' time, so I'm going to take a look at the starting lineup now. Okay, so even though we've got Juventus in 4 days' time, I'm still going to go for a full-strength team. This is the side I'm going to go with. Subasic starting in goal. I've got Kurt Zouma, Glick, Jemerson, all playing as my 3 defenders. Then we've got in front of that Fabinho and Bakayoko playing as a whole midfield. There's Mendy on the left-hand side of midfield, Lamar on the right-hand side with Silva in behind, Mbappe and Falcao. So 2 strikers up front, a 3-5-2 formation. A tough game against Lille, currently 6th in the league. We are, and they are 5th in the league, so obviously if we win this game, we should be able to beat them and go in front of them. Let's try and find out how we get on here. Hopefully a positive result, good performance from us is what we're aiming for. And yeah, let's wait and see whether we're able to get it. Okay, here we go. Tough away match this one against Lille. I'm hoping though, despite taking the risk of starting such a strong team with Juventus, I'm hoping that we'll still be able to have enough decent players on show for that game in the Champions Cup. I'm hoping also to have not made too many changes, to be honest, for that game. I've got to focus on this one first of all, though, in the league. Hopefully get ourselves 3 points. And for the first time, try those 2 playing up front, Mbappe and Falcao. Falcao's got a couple of goals for us this season. Mbappe's got a couple of assists, both, I think, for Falcao as well. Hoping to try those 2 up front today and get a good performance from them. So Silva's won it back. It's pretty Paul there, and it's through to Mbappe. Is he onside? I think he was. In fact, no, he isn't actually. He was given offside in the end, just a little bit too early from him. The shot got blocked anyway. Glick running forward, looking for Mbappe. It's a fantastic ball through from the centre-back. Mbappe still going, trying to get the shot away. And it's not even a corner. No touch in the end. I think he must have taken the last touch, but I thought it was a deflected shot. Oh, it's a good chance here for Eder. Still going, and it's a strike which just hits the side netting or goes wide in the end. 23 minutes in, it's our first proper chance for Lille. So far, quite a good game for us. Not loads of clear-cut chances, but I'm seeing a lot of positive signs. Playing some good football. But yeah, we're just trying to get used to this formation a little bit. I'm not too sure about it being better than the 4-2-3-1 at the moment. But I just wanted to try and give our 2 strikers up front a go together. We'll wait and see whether that will pay off later on in the game. Silva's won it back. Looking for Mbappe. It's an overhit pass, and that's the first chance Mbappe's got in behind. I think it's the first time I've ever seen him do that, because he's got an instruction to get in behind, but he's not doing it at the moment. It's a little bit frustrating, because he's got so much pace, so much potential, so much power and finishing ability, but he's just not making the runs, so I'm not really too sure why that is. I am telling him to make the runs, it's just he doesn't seem to be doing them at the moment off the ball. Hoping that improves, because otherwise we are going to have a bit of a goal drought, I think, from him over the next few games. Oh, great chance. Losing the game 1-0. It's a really good bit of intricate play. We've not defended it properly, and it's a hint at maybe the inability for us to play through at the back there. Glick's made a huge error moving off Eder, and I don't know why he's done that. He's had a brilliant game so far, but there he's just completely lost his man. And losing the game 1-0 just before half-time. This will almost certainly make things interesting. We had good performances against PSG towards the final sort of few minutes in that game. Quite a dramatic one. If you didn't see it, then I'd definitely go and recommend watching it. But yeah, that was a very interesting game. We've obviously had other performances as well, some of which decent, some of which not so, but they've certainly perked up when we've gone a goal down, and that was nearly the case there, where we managed to get ourselves a good opportunity to equalise. But it is half-time, and we are losing the game 1-0. And I think I'm going to change the formation. It's one of the reasons why we did include Mendy starting in the team, because it gave us the option to switch to a back 4, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so this is exactly what we're going to do. Not going to make any subs, we're just going to change the formation around, put Kurt Zouma at right back, and basically just move players around a little bit. Falcao going behind Mbappe. I want to try and use his pace up there, I want to get him running in behind the defence. He's not wanting to do it at the moment, it's frustrating, but I'm just hoping that he somehow discovers how to run in behind the defence in the second half. It's like we're playing with 10 men at the moment, completely passing it around us, outnumbering us in every position at the moment. Can't believe this is happening. Was not expecting this from this sort of team. Not a good performance at the moment in the second half. I've never felt so outplayed before. 10 minutes of football in the second half, and we do not look on it at all. 40% possession. It's no surprise. I thought it would be a little bit lower, if anything. And really poor at the moment, including that pass, which should have found its way comfortably to Mbappe, and didn't. Okay, so first two changes. There's 30 minutes to go. I have no option but to change it. It's not working at the moment. Malcolm's going to come on, and Toussaint as well, I think is how I pronounce his name, our new signing that we've made. Fabinho will come off, along with Mbappe. I can't keep players on the pitch if they're not doing anything at the moment. I'm going to continue to give Mbappe plenty of time. I'm going to hopefully try and get him scoring some goals. But for now, he's going to have to come off because he's not playing well. Falcao's going to go up top, Malcolm playing in behind. We're really not doing well for pace in that midfield. We're really struggling to win back this ball quickly enough. Just not getting onto them, not closing down quickly enough. And we're just giving them far too much possession. It's a frustrating game, this one. Probably one of the most frustrating ones we've had so far. But it was bound to happen at some stage during the season. It's just how do we cope with it here? Silva can look for a cross in, and there's no one in there. So not very helpful. Falcao always wins it back, but can't get back up quick enough to capitalise. Zuma wins it back. That's brilliant. Does he have a cross in him if he can get there? He does, but no one in the box has any ability by the looks of it. Oh, I can't even foul. I want to make a change. Come on. Oh my days, that's an embarrassment. Just let me foul someone. Come on. Right, I'm actually going to have to hoof out the ball. I can't foul anyone. I have to do that. The changes have finally been made, and it's 16 minutes after I first submitted them. Come on, Malcolm. Give us something to cheer about. It's a brilliant run so far. We needed his pace through the middle. Can't be that last defender. You could just tell he was running out of steam there. We're going to make the final change. There's 10 minutes to go. We've barely had those players on. 2 minutes it's been because we couldn't get the ball out of play. Oh, I'm going to have to bring on Moutinho, I think. Yeah, so Moutinho's going to come on. We will take off Bakayoko. Don't really have too much choice. There's 10 minutes to go. We've got to try and rescue a point from this game by the looks of it now. Moutinho going to try and deliver here. Gets blocked. That sums up our luck in this game. And we've got Falcao still trying to turn and shoot off the post. What a strike that is from the angle. Surely got to be a corner. It is. That was nearly a goal from absolutely nowhere there from Falcao. Silva's going to deliver. It's a good ball in. It's not because it goes too close to the goalkeeper. Wow, we lost the game 1-0. That's a really surprising result and performance there. Shocking. Actually, shockingly bad. I really can't believe how bad that performance was. They have had one shot, it's been a goal for Lille, but I'm more worried about the lack of possession there. We couldn't win back the ball, and that's not happened so far on this career. So, really disappointing performance from us. We've got to pick things up for the game against Juventus in 4 days' time, and yeah, we don't really have too much choice but to pick things up, because I don't think you can get any worse than that in terms of performance. Not a good performance from us there, but yeah, like I say, we have to pick things up. We're going to train some players now and hopefully try and improve their overall before the game. Okay, so just one change to the 5-player drills this week. We're going to bring on George into the player drills, and we'll take off Bakayoko for now. Let's do some player drills, see how we get on this week, skip them, and see how we do. Mbappe goes up to 80 overall. Fantastic news. Finishing flies up, along with quite a few other stats, actually. That's great news for us. Just before this game against Juventus, needed his stats to go up because he's not been performing well, and I'm not a fan of underperforming players with so much potential. It's very frustrating when it happens, but it does happen occasionally. But we've got to get him scoring some goals. He does have the ability, just not being able to show it from the starting 11. Okay, so just a couple of tweaks. We're going back to this formation as you saw earlier. Subasic is going to start in goal yet again. Sidibe is going to start at right back. Glick, Zuma and George make up the rest of the defence. So George getting a go there at left back. We've got Silva, we've got Fabinho, we've got Bakayoko and Lamar in midfield. Malcolm's going to go in behind Mbappe, who is going to start again. He's going to start this match yet again for us, giving him another opportunity for him to perform this time against Juventus. And that means that we do have Falcao dropping to the bench. Not through a lack of performance, he's playing quite well, he's scored a few goals for us. He's just a little bit tired. I want to preserve him for this next game against Stade Rennes, and obviously we can bring him on if we want off the bench. There is that option there. Moutinho again starting on the bench alongside Toussaint, who we just want to see him get into the game a little bit more. He didn't do too much when he came on before. Got to try and get Mbappe in behind here again because he's not done it. I don't know why. You'd expect that would be what he is good at, getting in behind defences with his pace, but really strange that he's not thought to do it yet. He's even got high attacking work rates, so you probably expect it from him. Okay, here we go. Tough match, another away game for us. This is a very, very tough game, this one against Juventus. It's our first game in the Champions Cup. Things are not going to be easy in this game, but I'm hoping that we just play better. All I want is a good performance, and one that's much better than the last one. Oh, one back well by Malcolm. This is more like it from him. Good performance so far. Mbappe's ran the wrong way, and it's given a chance for Silva to run across this side. Silva on his weaker right foot gets a decent strike at it, actually. Mbappe will try and get it, but again, just doesn't have the pace to get there for some reason. Don't know why, because he clearly should. But Lamar here looking to continue the attack. Bakayoko supposed to play it into Mbappe. I don't know how I didn't find him. Oh, brilliant. Mbappe looking for the ball through. Lamar, oh no, at the final second the shot gets blocked. That should have been a goal for us. That really was a great opportunity. Mbappe holding it up well. Couldn't manage to do anything with it though. So disappointing that that shot wasn't able to creep in. No, Khedira luckily didn't manage to run through there. Mbappe's really struggling. He can't play up front by himself, especially not against such a strong defence. Not making the runs. He's constantly coming into midfield. That's not why we want him. He should be on the final guy trying to run behind, and he's not. I don't really know what more I can do. I'm sticking him up front, and he's just not playing as a striker. Go on, Mbappe. Yes, he's won that. Go on, Malcolm. Look for Mbappe. He's through. Is he onside? Go on. Oh, I thought he was as well. I thought he was. It might be quite blatantly obvious, actually, from this. Oh, that's very harsh. Very, very harsh. Okay, first change. We're going to bring on Moutinho. We're going to take off Bakayoko. He's booked. And, yeah, we're struggling for good performers in this team at the moment. We're really in a terrible spell of form. These performances have not been good in just today's episode. I think that's just been the case in today's episode. Sometimes it happens, things don't quite click in an episode. We're nowhere near the levels we're at in episode 1 and 2. So yeah, a bit frustrating at the moment. Okay, final two changes. We're going to bring on Boschilla, I think is how I pronounce his name, at central attacking mid. We're also going to bring on Toussaint as well. Take off Fabinho and Silva. Malcolm move on to the left-hand side. There's no point bringing on Falcao for the final 10 minutes because I think we've just wasted energy with such a big league game coming up next match. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on the bench for now. A little bit controversial maybe because we do need some sort of offensive threat. We really don't have one at the moment. This has not been a good game again. I've got to sort out these performances. How we can go from playing really well in one game to just terribly in two matches now in today's episode. Both the games have not been good enough. Not been strong enough. We've not kept the ball well enough. Yes, go on, Malcolm. Give us an option. No pace. How is Dani Alves outpacing you? Have you seen how old he is? It's ridiculous. Malcolm. Go on. Yes, that's more like it. Come on, Malcolm. Running through the middle here. Does he have the finish? Absolutely not. He does not have the finish. That's something we've learned from this match. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. How can you not even challenge the goalkeeper properly? It's gone in! Oh my days, it's gone in the 90th minute. It's the most fluky goal you'll ever see. But it's Toussaint, the substitute, that's got the headed flick, I think, onto one of their defenders, I think it is. It's an okay delivery, it's nothing fantastic. But yeah, I think the final player it comes off is Chiellini, is it? It's difficult to tell. It's somebody with not very much hair, but it has gone in the end anyway. And we have got ourselves a 1-0 lead at the moment. We're in the 90th minute. It will go down as a Toussaint goal, though, for the substitute. And surprisingly, in the final 2 minutes of this game, we've performed well. And that was kind of a theme in the PSG game as well. We started to play well towards the end. And we've got ourselves 3 points. That's a crazy, crazy victory. I can't say it's deserved. I can't say that at all. Juventus have been the better team. More possession, quite clearly. No idea how we've managed to get ourselves a win there, but we'll take it. We obviously will happily take that result, but performance-wise, I'm not happy at all. That's a really poor performance. But yeah, we're going to have to now move on to the next game. We need to improve. I can't really say much more than that. I'm not too sure how we're going to improve either, to be honest. Okay, so on to this game against Stanta Rennes. This is the side I'm going to go with. A few changes here for us, but Subasic starts in goal. Sidibe is going to start at right back. We've got Yemerson and Zuma at centre back. Mendy at left back. Fabinho and Toussaint in CDM. Silva at left mid. And we've also got Dirara on the right-hand side with Bocchilla in behind Falcao. So that means a few changes, a few different players on the bench here. Bakayoko on there. Moutinho nearly got in, but just missed out here. We got Malcolm, Mbappe, Germain all on there. I think actually Fabinho's starting this game. We will put Moutinho in there, thinking about it, because we do have a couple of bigger games coming up. We've got one against Nice in the next episode, along with Arsenal as well in the Champions Cup. So, yeah, we're going to rotate the side round a little bit for this match. Still a strong team, Falcao coming in. But yeah, let's get on with this home game. Hopefully get ourselves 3 points. We need them. We also need a better change of kits. What the hell is going on with these kit options? It's been the exact same for the last 3 episodes. It's been the exact same for the last 3 games where I've struggled with kits. Come on, here we are, on home ground this time round, and we have got ourselves a tough game on our hands. After a loss in the last game in the league, we need to get ourselves a win here. We need to get back into winning ways. I think we're about mid-table at the moment in the league, which is obviously not ideal, but we are only a few games into the season, so not really in that sort of panicking moment at the moment. We do still have plenty of time to try and improve things, and I'm sure we will, because things can't get that much worse than the last league performance. And hopefully we can perform like we did in the final 2 minutes of the last game. Falcao starting for us here as well. We've got Silva on the left-hand side here. Ideally looking for a cross, but there's no one in there. And eventually the move collapses. Mendy looking to cross it in. Oh. Jean Moutinho. Oh. Corner. Going to be taken short. We scored a goal similar to this in the last game. Falcao looking for the ball through here. Bocchilla, oh, what a chance. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it's a decent strike on his left foot. I felt that he did okay when he came off the bench in the last match, so that's the reason why he got a start in this game. Surely that was a foul on my play, but it seemed like the referee was going to give it the other way. That's ridiculous. No, you can't say that that's actually happened. Why would you move away from the player you stood next to? Well, it's half time, and we are drawing this game 0-0 again. The thing with this episode is the performances have been bad because the game has been different to usual. The game is not like this usually on career mode. I play a lot of matches on career mode. I also do a lot of career modes, and I know that things are not usually like this. The way the ball's been passed, the positioning of some of the players has been dreadful. Really bad. I don't know what's happened. I don't know whether there's been an update to the gameplay that I've not known about, and that's resulted in this. I'm not really too sure. There must have been some tweaks to the gameplay, because this is dreadful. This really isn't how the game usually plays. And it's one of those situations where we can't win back the ball, the players aren't doing the right things, and we're all over the place, essentially. Look at this. This does not happen every episode. I've not had this happen before. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason we're unable to play proper football. And yeah, that's obviously meaning that we're not scoring any goals. We're not conceding any, but that's for now anyway. But yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on and how I can correct it. It might just be that I have to end the episode, and we'll wait and see whether it improves next time. Really? That's embarrassing as that. Oh my days, that's another example of FIFA just not playing the same way. For some reason they've not scored that. Now I know that's good for me, but they should have scored that. He's actually kicked it backwards. That's what I mean, it's not the same game for some reason today. It's a very bizarre few matches that we've had in today's episode. And the finishing of our players and their players has been off as well. Don't know what's gone on. Yeah, you finished that one, haven't you? That's terrible, goalkeeper. Don't know how he's managed to finish that one off. Just as I was complaining about their finishing, they've just gone up and again scored a really bizarre goal, because he should save that. He should save it easily. It's really comfortable. It's gonna cross him. It's not a difficult one to save or predict where it's going. So I'm not too sure what's happened with the few games. It seems like I'm making excuses. I hope you don't think I am, because I genuinely do think something has changed with the gameplay that we've not been told about. But yeah, that's a very strange few games that we've had in today's episode. Bocchilla here, again looking more likely to score just as we concede. Falcao with a back heel. Why is it that you look more likely to score just as you've conceded a goal? Strange, that's also happened a few times in today's episode. Okay, all 3 changes. Mbappe, Germain and Malcolm all to come on. We'll take a Bocchilla, Silva and Dirar and see how we get on with those changes. 20 minutes left. Something else that I have to mention about the way that it's been different is the inability to win back the ball has meant that the subs have been taking forever to get on. Now, usually they take a little while, but not 15, 20 minutes like this has taken. It's ridiculous. I'm having to make all 3 at once in the hope that eventually when they do get on, they can make an impact, but it won't be until the last few minutes of the game, I would imagine, because we're struggling to win back the ball and get the subs on, and that's happened for 3 matches now in today's episode. We finally got them on as a result of one of their mistakes, though. We can't go forward, we have no striker. This is really, really frustrating. I can't believe how bad this has been. No, but it's there! Oh my god, the passing's dreadful. It's gone through here. Toussaint has finished it off, but I can't celebrate there because the passing's been dreadful in this match. This is unbearable to play. I don't know what's gone on with this game. And I've got to put it down to the fact EA have changed something because it doesn't play this badly. I can't describe the way it's playing, but I don't know whether you've ever experienced it before in career mode. It's just not playing the same for some reason today. We have managed to get ourselves an equaliser, which has obviously helped, but yeah, very bizarre set of games. I'm just hoping it corrects itself because it will obviously ruin the season a little bit if we are having to play like this for the whole season. I'm assuming that won't be the case because, you know, the first 2 episodes were fine game-wise. They didn't seem to be playing as bizarrely as this one, but yeah, there's 3 matches that we've played in today's episode. Not being right from the start. And we've drawn this game 1-1. Can't really express how strange these games have been because they've had 1 shot, 1 on target, which has happened before in the past, but it's mainly the way that they've played. Completely in control, absolutely dominant, so strong, and just the passing. I don't know what's gone on. I can't explain it, and you can probably tell that I can't explain it. But I'm just hoping that for somehow it'll correct itself in the next episode, because that's not the same game that I played. If you told me it was a completely different game of FIFA, I would have probably believed you. But yeah, it's a strange match, really strange game. A few players anyway saying thank you for playing them, that sort of thing, as usual. From the first 5 games, we've got 8 points, so it's not horrific, but it could be better, it should be better. But like I said, the games have not played properly for some reason. We've got some player development to do now, and we're going to train up some more players, 5 player drills. Again, we're going to keep the exact same 4 players we've got here. There's 5 drills and see whether we can get anybody going up. Malcolm's stamina, we've got agility there going up for Mbappe, but nothing other than that. Malcolm gets close to 79 overall, but nothing too exciting in this week's training drills. We've got Nice in the next episode to play, along with Arsenal and 1 other game as well. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Apologies it's been such a strange one. I've got no idea what's gone on. If you have any suggestions about what might have happened, then I'm obviously open to listen to them, and leave your comments below and I'll read and reply as usual. If we could go ahead and hit 50 likes, I'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel as well and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It'll be absolutely fantastic. And I'll see you guys next time for the career mode episode. Thanks for watching and goodbye.